Jackie here to do a quick recap of this past week's TGIT because I forgot to do it before and I wanted to do one now because I do have some things that I want to say, especially considering How to Get Away with Murder's finale is next week. Now, just so you know, I'm going to be on spring break next week, but I'm still gonna try to get the video up and do that. Hopefully I'll be able to watch the episodes before I leave because where I'm going I'm not going to have great Wi-Fi. So hopefully I can watch the shows really soon after they air and get the video up before I have to leave. Because I don't want to leave you hanging like for a while with no video, and you know, especially after the How to Get Away with Murder finale next week. Like I have to make a video about that. So I have no notes, so I'm just kind of like gonna freestyle this. I have the recaps on my phone, so I'm just gonna like scan them really quickly and talk about things when they come to mind. Okay, first, Grey's Anatomy. This episode was kind of boring and just made me kind of angry. First of all, that surgery was the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This guy has one leg in the middle of his body and it scares me, to be honest. It's really, really strange. Like, who even thinks of stuff like that? Someone at Grey's Anatomy must have a really, really, really sick mind, and I kind of just didn't want to look at it. Also, I mean, I know he's like, his life is saved and everything, but who would want to be that guy who has one leg in the middle of his body? How is he gonna walk on that? Callie says they're gonna teach him how to walk again. How do you walk with one leg in the middle of your body? It makes no sense. It's really weird and made me kind of uncomfortable. The thing that had me really bugged is that I was so excited because I thought we were past the stupid Meredith hates Joe storyline because, you know, a couple weeks ago Meredith said to Alex, Joe, post-it note on the wall, loves you, and I just shook my computer. I'm just so angry and irate. And now, suddenly, Meredith's going back to being a bitch to Joe again. Like, and when did Penny become Mare's BFF? Like, when did that happen? And now she's trash-talking Joe to Penny right in front of Joe's face. And I'm like, Meredith, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you being so mean to her? And people are like, oh no, she just does that to all residents. Like, no, she doesn't. She's being particularly hard on her. It's one thing if, like, you know, she gives Joe a hard time. She's just being downright mean. I don't understand why. Literally, and what was the point of having her say that a couple weeks ago if we're going right back to square one? Meredith hates her again. I don't understand. And I hated it when Penny and Stephanie were saying how Joe gets special treatment because she's dating Alex. She gets no special treatment. Meredith is so awful to her. Why are you saying she's getting special treatment? Because everyone's being so mean to my poor baby Joe. Oh my god, what? It was so frustrating because it makes no sense why a couple weeks ago Meredith would be on Team Jolex again and now suddenly she's being really mean to Joe. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Who thought this was a sensical storyline? Because it's not. I don't understand it at all. And I'm really glad, though, that Joe is going to tear Meredith a new one this week because she deserves it. And if she comes out looking like the villain because she stuck up for herself, then I'm going to be pissed off because Joe is not in the wrong here. Meredith is. She's really hating on her for no reason. It doesn't make any sense. And it just makes me so angry because it's a stupid storyline. Like, God, Grey's Anatomy, you suck. And as for Scandal, this week further proved to me that Jake and Fitz are both sleazeballs. I hate both of them. Olivia deserves so much better than these two knuckleheads. First of all, Jake was being a total creep in this episode. He comes into Olivia's bedroom while she's sleeping and tries to force himself on her. Like, I thought he was gonna rape her for a second or something until finally Olivia pushed him off. And I was really deeply disturbed, and what also disturbs me is the fact that Olivia is still obsessing over him having this fiancé. Like, girl, he just tried to sexually assault you. I think you need to move on with your life. And I loved seeing her go after Fitz and call him out on his BS, because Fitz is so irritating. I have never liked Fitz, and now I don't like Jake either. So both of them can just get out. Olivia deserves better than you creeps, and just stay away from her. Okay, thanks, bye, because they both give me the heebie-jeebies. And I am so conflicted about this presidential race because I love Melly, I like Susan, and now I like this new guy. I don't know what his name is. Oh, Francisco. That's his name. I like him too. And Cyrus is so manipulative, like, it's crazy. And now I have no idea who I want to win this race because I always said I wanted Melly to be president, but now I like Susan, and I also like this new guy. And so I'm like, can they just have a three-way presidency? That could be good. Can we do that? Let's have an oligarchy. Like, yeah. So I'm conflicted there with that. That's basically all I have to say about those two shows. Neither one of them as good as they used to be, in my opinion. But you know what is really, really awesome? How to Get Away with Murder, aka the best show on TV. So let's talk about it because I'm super excited. I was convinced that something happened to Annalise's son other than him just dying, but that seems to be the case because she was in her car and her car got hit and the baby sadly passed away, and it was so sad. Oh my god, it was really, really heartbreaking. Like, this could be Viola Davis's second Emmy right here because she was amazing. I love Viola Davis. She's just incredible. Oh my god. All the awards to Viola Davis. And you know, I guess kind of in this way, doing the expected is unexpected because we were so convinced that Wes's mom didn't kill herself and so convinced that something more sketchy happened to Annalise's baby other than it just dying. But then that is what happened, so I was kind of caught off guard because I thought it was going to be something more sinister than that. And there is still the added drama of the fact that the Mahonies are connected to both these deaths. And I totally called it. Wallace Mahoney is Wes's dad. I knew it. I totally knew it. I knew it as soon as Rose said, you know, he doesn't own us. And it turns out that this guy is a total creep, and he had something to do with Annalise's accident, and he assaulted Wes's mother. And Annalise did tell Wes that this guy was his father, but I believe she didn't tell him exactly the circumstances of his conception. And what else is there to talk about? Oh, the Asher and Michaela hookup, which I never would have seen coming in a million years. So there was some foreshadowing with Oliver trying to hook them up a couple weeks ago. So apparently Oliver was onto something. He's one smart, precious baby cupcake, he is. And it was kind of very strange. I was like, wait, what? Asher and Michaela? Really? But, you know, I never would have guessed. And it'll be kind of interesting to see what happens from there. I do not want a Wes and Laurel romantic relationship, though it seems like that's the direction we're heading. But I'm not for that because I always liked them as friends, and I like having platonic male-female friendships on TV that do not turn romantic. I think that's important to have. And I also, against my better judgment, I'm rooting for Frank and Laurel. So I'm not exactly a Wes Laurel fan. I don't even know what their ship name is. Do they even have one? I don't know. But I think that's where we're headed. And honestly, I'm kind of worried about Frank here because, you know, How to Get Away with Murder does not shy away from killing major characters. And a lot of people now know that he killed Lila, which puts a huge target on Frank Delfino's back. And I'm honestly kind of worried about him. What else? What else? Oh, Caleb's missing. And like I said, I don't think Philip is this big bad here. I think he's kind of probably misunderstood. Creepy, yes, but I don't think he's this mastermind that everyone thinks he is. I think we're going to get a surprise there. As to who the actual bad guy is, I don't know. Okay, I said that. I think that's about everything. I still want to know what Sam said to Frank to get him to kill Lila. That's really bothering me. And yeah. Oh, and Cicely Tyson is back as Annalise's mom, so we're gonna see what happens there. And then season finale is this coming week, so be excited, because I'm excited. Alright, that was your really quick How to Get Away with Murder recap. I gotta do my homework, so I wanted to keep this short. Comment with your thoughts about any of the shows I talked about here, and like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel if you want. Okay, thanks. Bye, guys!